Hello everybody, welcome back to another class. My name is Teacher Paula and today we're going to work in our writing class. Okay guys, and here we have on the page number 16, why do we tell stories about fantasy creators? So I'm going to read it for you and then we're going to work together on the page number 17. So let's check it. Okay, why do we tell stories about fantasy creator? We have a story for this month and this is a blog. So here we have the day I saw Nessie from NMAC. Last month, I went to Scotland with my family. We decided to visit Urquhart Castle. We took a boat on Loch Ness to get there. It was a cold morning, but it was fun to take a boat ride. The loch was, which means lake, isn't blue. It's dark gray because the water is very deep. We were standing on the deck of the boat. We could see your whole heart castle in the distance. Suddenly, my little bird yelled, "There is something in the water!" We ran to the side of the boat. In the lodge, we saw a long black shape. My mother thought it was a snake, but I don't think it was. It was too big and it had scales on its back. My brother thought it was a dinosaur, but the captain of the boat said it was Loch Ness Monster. They call her Nessie. It was very excited. My brother was too. We continued to watch for her, but we didn't see her again. I want to go back to Scotland someday to look for Nessie. Okay, excellent guys. So now we're getting started here. And I'm going to help you with the answers of these questions so we can start. Ready? Let's go. Okay, so in the number one, we have read the story and answer the questions. Who wrote the story? Okay, the person who wrote the story is Anne Mac. So we're going to write here. Who wrote the story, and we're going to write Anne Mac. Okay? Now we're going with the number two. Who did the author write the story for? Okay, so who did the author write the story for? We're going to say that he wrote the story for the blog readers. Okay. Where was the story published? Okay, where was the story published? Let's take a look to the text and see where was the story published. Okay, the story was published in Young bloggers.com. What is the story about? What do you think? Let me know. Okay, I wrote the story is about Nessie, the monster. Okay, guys. So let's continue. Look at the story and underline and write the first sentence of each paragraph. For example, last month, I went to Scotland with my family. So let's check what will be the first sentence from the paragraph. Ready? Let's see it in 1, 2, 3, and go. Okay, guys, so the second sentence, they will be, let me check. Let me show you. It was a cold morning, but it was fun to take a boat ride. And the finally is, in the launch, we saw a long black shape. The author is I was very excited. Okay. So these sentences are the ones that we're going to copy in the exercise number 2. Let's go into it. Okay, and then we have the answers. I'm going to give you 1 minute so you can pause the video and copy the answers in your book. Okay, ready? Let's go. Okay, everybody, so let's continue. Okay, everybody, so we're going to move to the exercise number 4, and we're going to write the proper names that are capitalized. Write them here. Okay, for example, one name that is capitalized is Nessie, the name of the monster. What other name can you find that it's capitalized on the reading? Let me know. Okay, other name that we have capitalized here is Scotland. Okay. And finally, please, in the exercise number 2, find a sentence that ends with an exclamation point. Write it here, okay? So give me 1 second. Let's make it appear. Okay, guys, so here we have, there's something in the water. And this is the sentence that finish with an exclamation point. So please copy it in the page number 17 of your writing log, okay? Are you ready? Let's continue. Okay, everybody, as you know, we need to fill first our plan in my story. So we're going to answer the questions that we have here. Number 1, are you writing the story for your point of view or from another person? Okay, it depends on how do you want to tell your story. I'm going to say I want to write from my point of view. Okay, thank you so much. Let's go with the number 2. Who are you writing this story for? In this case, we're writing our story for the students and the teacher. Okay, number 3, where will you publish your story? We're going to publish our story in the Compass platform. Compass platform. Okay. What fantasy creatures could you write about? Okay, it depends on you also, but you may write, for example, dwarves, dwarves, elves, witches, unicorns, or even you may talk about princes or dragons. Hey guys, amazing. Let's go to the next exercise. Okay, everybody, now we're going to think about some keywords for describing our place, our creatures, actions, feelings, and reactions. Okay, so for the places, let's do it together. In the places, we're going to write where can we develop our story. For example, I'm going to develop my story in a forest. Okay, the description of the creatures, I'm going to talk about a unicorn, a pink unicorn, a princess, and witch. Okay. Actions. In the actions, I'm going to write the pink unicorn helps to the princess to escape from the witch. Feelings and reactions, what feeling I am looking in my story. It could be happiness, it could be sadness, it could be something like thrilling. So I'm going to choose, first of all, a little of sadness, and then I'm going to choose a happy ending. Okay, guys, you can also use an emotion like angry, anger. It could be something special that you can add to your story. Okay. So, and then we're going to the exercise number 3, that it's about writing stories for ideas for our story. Let's go. In write some ideas for your story, you may write, for example, what do you want to include in your story? For example, I'm going to write, I live, or in write your ideas, you may add something that happens in the story. For example, the princess lives in a castle and her best friend is Pinky, the unicorn. They go to the forest to look for an adventure. So if you can see here, I'm describing what happens, where does the princess live, and I'm describing also that the unicorn is his best friend, and I'm explaining also what do they do for and in the story, okay? So try to think about it when you write about your story. What do you want to tell in your story? About what do you want to be your story? Okay, let's go to page 19. Okay, let's go to organizing my ideas. So I'm going to write the name of the creature, the place, the actions, and the description of my creature. Okay, so the name of my creature is going to be Pinky, the unicorn. Remember that you can use any information that you like. If you want to talk about a troll, if you want to talk about a princess, a dragon, doesn't matter. You may use that information too. I was at the forest, at the green forest. Green forest. It was time or day. It was Sunday in the morning. The weather was cloudy. You may use any weather you like. You may use sunny, rainy, etc., etc. And some description words for the place. Cloudy, foggy, dark, and mysterious is the one that I'm going to use. Okay? So number 2, actions. I was walking through the forest. Then I saw what I saw. I'm going to describe what happened. Then I saw a magical unicorn. Okay, so this is the information that I'm going to use for my story. So you can change that information for something that you're going to use in your story, okay? Let's continue. Okay, in the number 3, we're going to describe to our creature. For example, it was pink, a size. It was little and pink with sparkles in her pinky's tail. Okay, B. I'm going to write, it was very happy. And it was jumping around the forest. Okay, so number 4. How do I felt when I found this magical? I was thrilled. I was a little scared. And I was happy because I found a magical horse. Okay. Okay, everybody. So when you have finished this, the size, colors, and the feelings and reactions, you can continue. Okay, in the exercise number 5, we're going to write a topic sentence to describe the place, actions, the description of the creature, and our feelings or reactions. For example, number 1, we're going to describe the place. The forest, the green forest, is a cloudy, foggy, and magical place. Okay, now we're going to describe the actions. As we did in the last section, I was walking through the forest when I saw it. Okay, number 3. We're going to describe the creature and our feelings and reaction. Okay, the creature, it was a pink unicorn that was jumping around. And finally, number 4, we're going to describe how do we felt. I felt really thrilled and excited to talk to him. Okay, so this is the information that we're going to need to complete the page number 18 and 19. If you want to change some details of your writing, it's okay. For example, if instead of talking about a unicorn, do you want to talk about a dragon, a troll, any creature that you like, you can do it. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, so as homework, we have to begin with our first draft, okay? I need you to copy the information that we have here in the page number 19 into the page number 20, okay? So for example, we're going to copy. I was at the forest, green forest, and you're going to copy literally here. I'm going to give you an example. I was at the green forest. Comma. It was a cloudy day. The forest was foggy. And you start describing all the elements that we worked before in the last page. Okay, guys? So if you have any question about how to write your first draft, we can work it together on Monday, okay? So thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope that you can start working on your page number 18 and 19, and obviously in your first draft that it's very, very important, okay? So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next time, okay? Bye-bye.